represents 243 years of Marines who've gone before. You must always be worthy of that legacy and protect what you earn. So now on behalf of the officers, the drill instructors, and the support personnel here at MCRD San Diego, it is my distinct privilege to be the first to wish you our party of fair winds and falling seas. Semper Fidelis, Marines. Congratulations and welcome to the Corps.
Now taking his position in the reviewing area is today's parade reviewing officer, Colonel Christopher Gideons, Chief of Staff, 1st Marine Expeditionary Force. He has been accompanied by Colonel Daniel R. Kazmaier, Commanding Officer, Recruit Training Regiment. Colonel Gideons graduated with distinction from the Virginia Military Institute in May 1991. He has served in a variety of challenging billets and numerous commands to include as Rifle and Weapons Platoon Commander, 2nd Battalion, 9th Marines, deploying with the 15th Marine Expeditionary Unit, known as the MEU, to Mogadishu, Somalia. In 1993, he served as Platoon Commander and Company Executive Officer for the 1st Light Armored Reconnaissance Battalion and deployed again with the 15th MEU. In 1995, he was assigned to the Fleet Anti-Terrorism Security Team as a platoon commander and deployed to Haiti. In 1997, Colonel Gideons was reassigned to the Marine Corps Security Force Battalion and deployed to the Republic of Georgia. In 1999, he reported to 3rd Battalion, 1st Marines, where he served as the commanding officer, India Company, and deployed with the 13th MEU in support of the security and recovery of the USS Cole. In 2001, Colonel Gideons served as the Battalion Operations Officer for 3rd Battalion, 1st Marines, deployed with the 11th MEU, and then redeployed to conduct combat operations with RCT-1 during Operations Iraqi Freedom. In 2013, he assumed command of the Marine Corps Recruiting Station, Cleveland, Ohio. In 2007, he assumed command of the Advanced Infantry Training Battalion, School of Infantry, West. Upon relinquishing command, he reported to 1st Marine Division and deployed again in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom. He was then assigned to the U.S. Special Operations Command, where he served as the Deputy Director of Afghanistan Operational Planning Team, deploying twice to Afghanistan. In 2014, Colonel Gideons was assigned to the 1st Marine Expeditionary Force. He then assumed command of 1st Marine Regiment and deployed as commanding officer of Special Purpose Marine Air Ground Task Force Crisis Response Central Command in support of Operation Inherent Resolve and Operation Freedom Sentinel. He relinquished command of 1st Marines in 2018 and assumed his present duty as Chief of Staff, 1st Marine Expeditionary Force. Colonel Gideon's personal decorations include the Legion of Merit, Bronze Star with Combat V, and 1 Gold Star, the Combat Action Ribbon with 1 Gold Star in lieu of 2nd award, and the Sea Service Deployment Ribbon with Silver Star and 4 Bronze Star. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Colonel Gideons. More than 1 million Marines have been trained there in the past 97 years and have deported San Diego for combat and conflict around the world, including places whose names are merely associated with Marine courage and dedication. Names such as Guadalcanal, Tarawa, Iwo Jima, Pusan, Incheon, Chosin Reservoir, Kaesong, Wade City, Lebanon, Grenada, Panama, Kuwait, Somalia, Iraq, Afghanistan, and our most current operations worldwide. This parade deck is rich in history and tradition, and no Marine trained here ever forgets its sights and sounds. Ladies and gentlemen, the Commander of Troops, Captain Joseph F. Gable, and the battalion staff. Ladies and gentlemen, as the national flag passes directly in front of you, please rise. Once it has passed, you may be seated. The 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing Band. Series 2101, Series Commander Captain Colin A. McKenna. Platoon 2101, Senior Drill Instructor Gunnery Sergeant Nathan E. Burrell. Platoon 2102, Senior Drill Instructor, Staff Sergeant Ismael Cifuentes. Platoon 2103, Senior Drill Instructor, Gunnery Sergeant Robert C. Fluke. The Regimental Color Guard is led by Regimental Color Sergeant, Drill Instructor Sergeant Barkin M. Hall. Series 2105, Series Commander Captain Justin W. Dion. Platoon 2105, Senior Drill Instructor Staff Sergeant Ladislao L. Martinez. Also from Platoon 2105 is the Company High Shooter, Private Lucas S. McConaughey, and the most physically fit Marine, Private First Class Daniel Mello. Honor Platoon 2106, Senior Drill Instructor. Platoon 2107, Senior Drill Instructor, Staff Sergeant Joshua L. Rivera. Thank you. Please be seated. The Marine Corps' uniqueness and strengths as an elite fighting force is directly attributable to the magnificent efforts of the drill instructors and company officers who train and supervise the recruits. The distinct qualities of spirit and discipline, the heart and soul of every Marine, have been developed, nurtured, and ingrained in the recruits through their observance and relationship with their drill instructors and officers. Recruit training is the very foundation of the Corps. Each year, recruit training provides thousands of America's finest young men and women with the basic knowledge and skills to function in a profession characterized by its own set of high values and tough standards. The most important thing we do in the Marine Corps is make Marines. The individual Marine is the Corps. That is what we do here. For the Marines graduating today, the long, arduous journey of the last 12 weeks is but a small step into the future of the Marine Corps. As they prepare to fill our ranks, they do so with unquestionable support for the high ideals and standards of the United States of America and United States Marine Corps. Although Company E prepares for their final dismissal from boot camp today, their initial training is not over yet. After a well-deserved 10 days of leave, they will report to the School of Infantry, Camp Pendleton, California, where they will continue to be trained to serve as an effective member of a Marine Rifle Squad. The intense initial training that every Marine undergoes is designed to instill the fundamental premise that every Marine's a rifleman. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like to introduce to you the Marines responsible for ensuring the success of a difficult transition required to become a Marine. The company commander is Captain Joseph F. Gable. The company first sergeant is First Sergeant Fernando Lopez. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a round of applause for the company staff of Company E. The next portion of the ceremony will be the traditional function of retiring the guidons. The guidons have been carried by the platoons throughout recruit training and are being retired to symbolize the disbanding of platoons. All similar units in the Marine Corps carry such guidons, which identify the unit and a source of pride to each individual member. Note that the honor of carrying these guidons bestowed upon those Marines who displayed outstanding leadership qualities, motivation, and enthusiasm and were selected as the platoon honor graduates. Honor graduates are being recognized as the most outstanding Marines in their platoons. The platoon honor graduates compete for the titles of series and company honor graduate, who are considered the top Marines graduating today and have demonstrated the highest potential for future leadership and responsibility in the Marine Corps. Upon retirement of the guidons, each honor graduate will receive a plaque from the Marine Corps Association and Foundation, the Corps' preeminent professional association, and the publisher of Leatherneck and Marine Corps Gazette magazines. The guidons will now be returned to the drill instructors. The honor graduates will now be presented their plaques by the commanding officer of 2nd Recruit Training Battalion, Lieutenant Colonel Dale H. Webster, and assisted by Sergeant Major Edwin O. Hidalgo. Ladies and gentlemen, please hold your applause until all honor graduates have been introduced. The undergraduate from platoon, the 2101, is Private First Class Attilio R. Turney-Smith from Salinas, California. The undergraduate from platoon, the 2102, is Private First Class Joseph D. Perunigal from Tracy, California. The undergraduate from platoon 2103 and also the series undergraduate is Private First Class Timothy M. Coyne from Hayward, Wisconsin. The undergraduate from platoon 2105 is Private First Class Daniel Mello from Kingwood, Texas. The undergraduate from platoon 2106 is Private First Class Isaiah D. Roundtree from Beloit, Wisconsin. The undergraduate from platoon 2107 and also the company undergraduate is Lance Corporal Donald John C. Palinigan from Saipan. Lance Corporal Palinigan is also the recipient of the Jesse Pull Award for his outstanding meritorious performance while in recruit training. Ladies and gentlemen, the undergraduates of Company E. The company first sergeant will now give the command to the senior drill instructors to dismiss their platoons. This will be the last order the new Marines receive from their drill instructors, and needless to say, the most welcome order they receive while in boot camp. Ladies and gentlemen, this as that you exit the parade deck in the part of the land, we encourage the use of all ways acceptable for the disposal of common waste.
Joshua, right here.
Well, yeah. So you're glad it's over? For 30 days anyways? I was glad I had enough battery on my phone. Huh? Straight ahead. Which way? Straight ahead.
My eyes gonna be all red.
No, it's over there.
No, it's right here. Here, let me, right now. Hold on, that's what I'm trying to do. Am I all? No. I kept my mirror. No,
DJ.
You're okay. No red? No. I'm trying to hold it
Always on the phone. Hey, I've been on the phone for an hour and 2 minutes. My battery will go dead first. Hey, wait a minute. I thought no one was supposed to be standing on this. I know.
Pull my bro. You could only get one.
Oh, I'm good.
Did we get it?
You want a picture?
What? I'm trying to fix
You want a picture of him? Oh.
I know, but
Okay.
well, you better take it, soda. I'm holding my water.
I didn't even get that.
Oh, it's just more cohesive chattering because it was all right here. It's coming. Okay?
Yeah.
It's just, you know, when you hear it hit.
Oh, I
you're like,
know. Okay, hold on. All right.
1, 2, 3. That was so quick. It's not even already. This flashes.
I didn't
Let me
I
show
posted.
everyone. If you guys didn't know, this was a walking in Maria. They're like, many people always took me on like these trips to San Francisco and everything. They took me on that Alcatraz trip. They're really nice people.
Hey, you get a picture? Oh.
All right. Your brothers want to take a picture.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take a picture after she's done. Oh, I'm just walking backwards.
Look over here.
Oops. Oh no, you're okay.
Okay, look at me now. Turn this way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Y'all think so, Anthony? Look at my boys.
Yeah.
Oh wait, one more.
There you go. You are. Oh. Oh, I'm just recording still. Here's your installment. Take a picture.
For sure, hurry up.
Hurry up. Hurry up.
What is this, like a vlog now?
Press